Hi guys, my name is Sailer-Haugland and welcome back to another video. And I'm gonna kinda be a hypocrite for a sec if you would let me. First, caution, please do not spoil the series I am about to talk about because I want to save myself plus others that are watching from the spoilers. So please leave the comment section, leave my Facebook and Instagram accounts free of spoilers. Here's where the hypocrite comes in. In order to understand or to be spoiler free of this, yes, there are spoilers on this video, but only for episode 1, chapter 1, and episode 2, chapter 2. Okay? Now let's get into the show, shall we? The show, of course, is called Stranger Things. Why are my hands like this? I don't know. Stranger Things is a show with brilliant actors. I gotta say, every character portrayed in this couldn't have had a more amazing actor. Most of these actors are kids, but they're very professional at the character they're portraying. There are 3 main kids, okay? And then some adults too, which I'll get to later. So, these 3 kids are the base of this story. The first one, it kind of revolves around him because he's worried about these things that are happening, which I'll get to in this story. And he's just so wants to make everything right. He wants to make everything right. The second character, which I believe he is portraying, is someone who thinks everything is fake. Everything is fake. And that'll come in probably later in the video as well. The third one's just a weirdo. He says the most random things at the most random times, but still is very helpful. Okay? There's one more character I would like to announce, but that'll be at this time here. The story. So, in the story, spoilers of episode 1, this kid named Will is missing. And the reason on how he is missing, or like the story behind it, is pretty creepy. And, he got taken away by what I know is a monster. A little monster. And that's kind of creepy. I believe, I didn't watch the first few minutes, but I believe the monster came from this big building. And these 3 friends are trying to save him. We have Mike as the main character. Now, Mike as the main character is probably the best choice of option for this scenario because Mike has this kind of personality in which he wants to have peace and he wants to make everything right, and he wants to find Will, and he wants everything to be just fine. But that's just one story. One story is Will is missing. The second story that comes into play, and there are three, which I love 3 stories in one series. The second story is there's this girl named 11. Now, what I know from 11 is that she is a target. She is being hunted down by bad people, as she says, which is really, really strange. Stranger Things. Yes, this 11. What can I say about 11 without spoiling anything about it? Let's just say 11 wants to trust Mike and his friends, but Mike and his friends keep scaring her. But deep down, Mike actually wants to help 11. What we know from the first episode is 11 has powers. So we're assuming that 11, I'm assuming at least that 11 is from that big building. I don't know what it's called. I'll just call it the big building. So 11 seems to know where Will is, which is kind of creepy. Oh my god. So we know, I'll just tell you this. 11 says something about Will. That's it. And then the third story, which I think is the most creepiest because it's the most realistic story, is Mike's sister. I don't know her name, but her sister and this guy start hooking up. And the guy is kind of pushing her towards, like, sex and, like, from what I believe, he's, like, pushing her towards, like, he's not, like, I would say it's peer pressure. It may be peer pressure. I don't know if it is or not. But, it might be. I don't know what. But there is a story in episode 2 which I will get to later or possibly never because I may be only watching 1 episode, watching 2 episodes, then making a video, then never making a video about Stranger Things again. But thank you guys for watching. If it was confusing, which I bet it was, hold on, watch it again. Or just watch the series. It's on Netflix. Search for Stranger Things, or just go down to featured and you'll see it. So that is my first impression on Stranger Things. It is a really good show. I suggest you watch it unless you're really easily scared. Like you watched, I don't know, Finding Dory and you screamed and ran out of the theater. But no, yeah. So that is my review. Go check it out on Netflix. And if you like this video, like thumbs up this video, subscribe, comment what you thought about Stranger Things episode 1 and 2. Please, again, no spoilers. And possibly, probably will have at least one spoiler, and I'll hate that person for the rest of my life. And don't forget to like my Facebook page for video updates, and follow me on Instagram. The Facebook and Instagram will be down below. Now, go watch Stranger Things.